My name is John Garish, and I'm speaking to you from Portland, Oregon. Up here, I'm known as the Boomerang Man. And in just a moment or two, I would like to do some boomerangics for your audience. But right now, I'm tossing it back to you.
Well, of course, only by television trickery is it possible for a boomerang to sail almost 1,500 miles from Portland, Oregon to our U.S. soundstage here in Hollywood. Now, Dwayne G. Ross of Sioux City, Iowa, asked for it, and he writes, Australia is the home of the boomerang, but right here in this country is a man who rivals the Australian experts in his handling of the flying sticks. He manufactures boomerangs in Portland, Oregon, and he spends his spare time demonstrating how accurate they can be as weapons. Why not look him up? I'm sure your audience would like to see what he can do. Well, Mr. Ross, our cameras did look up Colonel Garish and found him an expert at throwing. So here's one that's coming back to you, Colonel Garish, up there in Portland, Oregon.
You know, anyone can learn to throw a boomerang in one easy lesson. Let me show you. First, you take a firm grip on one end of the boomerang with a flat side in the palm of the hand. You come back straight over the shoulder and then forward, releasing the boomerang with a slight upward flip to increase rotation, just like cracking a whip. Like this.
Now follow the boomerang in slow motion, sailing far out. A complete spinning circle. And right back to the thrower for the catch.
I won't even pretend that they always come back that neatly. So over here, I've devised a little game to help develop accuracy.
Now, to get the idea, imagine that the field is the face of a clock. He's standing at 6, so the target is at 3, half an arc to the right. The hit, and the boomerang sails home.
And now the target directly across the circle at 12 o'clock.
Now remember, the field is an imaginary clock. He'll throw from 6, the boomerang half circling the field to 12 at the top. On the rim, but good.
Now, 3/4 of the way around the circle with the target at 9 o'clock.
A 3/4 arc of the field. On the target. And still the boomerang sails right back to him.
I don't know if I can do it, but I'll give it a try. All around the clock, a full 360 degrees to the target.
Now this time the boomerang must completely circle the field. Watch it. Another hit coming in from the back of the target. Quite a trick.
How about 3 balloons at 20 yards?
3 tiny targets. One throw and a miss. Second time a hit. A hit, but the balloon's still there. He hit it. He hit it. We saw him. A miss and a hit. How can you win? Balloon busted, and watch the boomerang.
Whether you hit the targets or not, boomeranging is a lot of fun. And just before I send it back to you in Hollywood, here's something that I always get a big kick out of. Seeing how many boomerangs I can put in the air before the first one hits the ground. Here we go. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the first one hits the ground. Well, Mr. Ross, we're glad you asked for it.
Back to You Asked For It, and here's Jack Smith.